and deploying technologies responsibly with privacy, security, using technology powered by Google DeepMind SynthID, images generated by Vertex AI can be watermarked in a way that's invisible to the human eye without damaging or reducing the image quality. Verification tools are able to later search for these watermarks and without damaging or reducing the image quality. Verification tools are able to later search for these watermarks and identify whether the image was generated by AI. Today, we are pleased to be the first cloud provider to enable digital watermarking and verification for images generated on our platform. This product is now available in experimental preview to select customers, and there is much more to come. We will continue to be bold and responsible in our approach and make these powerful tools accessible so everyone can benefit. We truly believe we are embarking on a golden age of innovation, and we are excited for what we will build together with all of you. Now let's get to the rest of the show. Please join me in welcoming Thomas.
Thank you, Sundar. We're thrilled to bring all of Google's technology, the best, to help organizations around the world. I'd like to start by thanking our sponsors who are supporting this event and who help make our customers successful every single day, especially our luminary sponsors, Accenture, Cognizant, Deloitte, HCL Tech, and Palo Alto Networks. We all know that we're now in the midst of one of the most profound technology shifts in history. Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that can create new content, such as text, images, code, speech, or audio, by learning the patterns and structures of existing data and generating new data with similar characteristics. Our generative AI products are delivering real results in every single discipline. I'd like to take a moment to thank the many customers who are announcing AI innovations with us right here at Next. Today, we're announcing a number of important new products to help each of you use generative AI. First, to help the world's leading customers and developers build AI with our AI-optimized infrastructure and our AI platform for developers, Vertex AI. Second, to help every person use AI through Duet AI, our always-on collaborator in Workspace and Google Cloud. Third, to bring together the whole AI ecosystem to ensure that every organization can succeed in adopting AI. I want to start by talking about our AI infrastructure. Google Cloud's world-leading infrastructure delivers very high and predictable performance, unmatched reliability, and the very best security. We offer this infrastructure in our cloud regions, in your data centers with Google Distributed Cloud, and on the edge. Customers needing sophisticated infrastructure choose Google Cloud. For example, Yahoo is migrating over 500 million mailboxes with almost 550 petabytes of data and almost 500,000 vCPUs, a massive scale to improve Yahoo Mail services and e-commerce experiences. Indian automotive manufacturer Mahindra & Mahindra relied on Google infrastructure to sell 100,000 new SUVs, booked in just 30 minutes when they launched their online car buying sites. Governments, like the government of Luxembourg, are bringing modern digital services to their citizens using Google Distributed Cloud. As generative AI evolves, so do infrastructure requirements. Our ultra-scale, high-reliable AI supercomputing systems combine TPU and GPU accelerators, high-performance AI-optimized storage, scalable networking, offloads, and water cooling. We also provide world-class compilers and other software tools to optimize models, delivering the best performance, latency, and overall throughput. And we make it easy for everyone to consume with support for VMs and containers. Today, we're announcing 6 major advances. First, we're announcing our TPU v5e, a new highly efficient version of our custom-designed hardware which supports complex AI models at a fraction of the cost. Second, many customers use Google Kubernetes Engine for AI workloads. Today, we're launching a new product, GKE Enterprise, to enable multi-cluster horizontal scaling with GPUs and TPUs. Customers are already seeing 45% productivity gains while reducing software deployment times by over 70%. Third, following our G2 virtual machine announcement earlier this year, we're announcing the general availability of our A3 virtual machines based on NVIDIA's latest H100 accelerated GPUs. A3 offers 3 times faster training, 10 times greater networking bandwidth than A2, ideal for incredibly demanding AI workloads. Fourth, we're introducing the Titanium system, a next-generation tiered offload architecture that underpins the performance advantages in our AI infrastructure. For instance, Titanium enables our C3 VM block storage to deliver 25% higher per instance IOPS than any other cloud. Fifth, for customers who want the infrastructure in their own data centers, today we're announcing general availability of the next generation of Google Distributed Cloud, which supports stringent connectivity, sovereignty, and regulatory needs. And sixth, we're introducing a brand new service, Cross-Cloud Network, to allow you to centrally manage, secure, and speed up applications across all your clouds and SaaS providers. All of these announcements offer our customers breakthrough levels of performance per dollar at the highest levels of reliability and scale. That's why more than 70% of generative AI unicorns are Google Cloud customers. Let's hear from them.
You can make amazing, breathtaking art.
Partnering with Google Cloud helps our mission.
The best way to predict the future is to invent it.
In history, humans were in charge of understanding computers. With Google Cloud Solution, generative AI really brings something new to the table because it's the first time machines are speaking in human language.
Every once in a while, in the history of filmmaking, something comes along that changes the way we tell stories. First, it was the camera, then it was digital, today is generative AI. We partner with Google Cloud to get the best inference we can to deploy these models to the next generation of storytellers.
By combining the amazing power of Google Vertex AI models and the unique typeface personalization capabilities, customers of all sizes can now produce amazing array of content, literally in minutes.
Partnering with Google Cloud, we can run our models more efficiently to train Claude or AI Assistant to be more aligned with human values. It's even funnier and more nuanced in its interaction with people.
Character.ai is building a new way to interact with technology and just talk to it. Google invented transformers and large language models and give us the computational power to train AI that feels alive.
To deliver the very best AI infrastructure to our customers, we invested heavily in capabilities across the AI infrastructure stack and have forged long-standing partnerships and collaboration. Today, we're announcing an expanded partnership with NVIDIA. We're integrating serverless Spark with NVIDIA acceleration libraries and NVIDIA GPUs for data science workloads with Dataproc. We are the only serverless Spark offering that supports NVIDIA GPUs and are seeing significant performance improvements. You also heard a few minutes ago our announcement of the general availability of our A3 supercomputer based on NVIDIA's latest H100 accelerated GPUs. To share more about our partnership, I'm delighted to welcome NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang to Cloud Next.
Hey, Thomas.
Welcome. Thanks for joining me, Jensen. Welcome to Cloud Next.
Hey, Thomas.
Great to have you.
Thank you. It's super great to be here. Hi, everybody.
You know, we've announced the availability of some important new innovations with you and have shared more throughout this entire year. From all the announcements we've been delivering, what are you most excited about?
Well, generative AI is revolutionizing every layer of the computing stack. And our two companies, with two of the most talented, deepest computer science and computing teams in the world, are joining forces to reinvent cloud infrastructure for generative AI. And we're starting at every single layer, starting from the chips, H100 for training and data processing, all the way to model serving with L4. Now, this is a re-engineering of the entire stack, from the processors to the systems to the networks and all of the software, and all of this to accelerate GCP Vertex AI and to create software and infrastructure for the world's AI researchers and developers. So that's number one. Number two, we're so excited about the work that we're doing. We're going to put NVIDIA DGX Cloud in GCP.
That's great.
Yeah. DGX Cloud is NVIDIA's AI supercomputer. This is where we do our AI research. This is where we optimize our incredible software stacks. And all of this work that we do will instantly benefit GCP and all the people that work on it. And the third thing is ultimately to accelerate Vertex AI and AI models and AI software. The amount of work that we're doing together in AI software is really incredible.
One of the outcomes of this collaboration that I'm most excited about is that our foundational platform, Vertex AI, provides the foundation for how everyone consumes our generative AI LLMs. It's being integrated and running on NVIDIA's latest H100 GPUs to be generally available in the coming weeks. And many of Google's own models and products also heavily rely on NVIDIA. We're not just offering it to customers, we're using it internally in developing our foundational technology. Google and NVIDIA have had such a long partnership, not only bringing the best NVIDIA GPUs to the cloud, but also the software used to develop and deploy AI. Today, we use NVIDIA GPUs to build our next generation AI and serve models for our customers and users. Can you share a little bit about how our partnership is helping advance the field of AI in a way that benefits all these customers?
Well, generative AI and doing frontier work in this area in large language models is breakthrough, cutting-edge computer science. This isn't computing the old-fashioned way. This is a whole new way of doing computing. And so Demis and DeepMind and all the engineers at Google, we're working together to re-engineer and re-optimize the software stack, reinvent software. starting from JAX, OpenXLA, the work that we've done to create frameworks that allows us to push the frontiers of large language models distributed across giant infrastructures so that we could save time for the AI researchers, scale up to gigantic next generation models, save money, save energy. All of that requires cutting edge computer science. And so today we're announcing the first fruits of our labor. It's called PaxML. This is a large language model framework built on top of JAX, built on top of OpenXLA, and the labor of love of some amazing computer scientists. Yeah, so this is really, really groundbreaking stuff. The second thing that we're doing is our teams are now starting to build the next generation processors and the next generation AI infrastructure. Google and ourselves, we're going to work on the first instances, one of the first instances in the world of our next generation AI supercomputer called DGX GH200, based on a revolutionary new chip, Grace Hopper. And so this is really, really amazing work that we're doing together.
Well, we're thrilled of the work our teams are doing with you. For us at Google, it's a natural evolution of the AI market. Many people ask me, what's the relationship between TPUs, GPUs? How do you think about it? Very simply put, as AI evolves, the needs on the hardware architecture and software stack evolves, from training to inferencing to new capabilities like embeddings. And we want to offer customers the broadest, most optimized choice of accelerators. We're actually offering 13 different types of accelerators in GCP. Secondly, we're also a platforms company. Google's a platforms company at the heart of it. And we want to attract all those developers and customers who love NVIDIA's GPU technology, your software. And so it's a great, great partnership. And we are thrilled to have you. Thanks to your team for the amazing work they're doing with us.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jensen.
All right, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Thomas.
We're
Al cierre de la
starting to
presentación
see amazing AI
estaremos
innovation in our
realizando nuestros
everyday
comentarios.
lives.
Puedes sumarte a través de Discord,
Or play,
entrando a
or
nuestro
even
sitio
what we
web
watch. Fox Sports
sredevops.org.
has been partnering with Google Cloud for 3 years to deliver innovation for broadcasts like the World Series. Let's hear directly from them.
Fox Sports has 1.9 million videos from games, equal to over 27 petabytes of data, and continues to ingest tens of thousands of hours of footage each month. We have trained models using all kinds of data, like celebrity recognition, object detection, and speech, to help understand foul balls versus fly balls, or how the crowd reacts. At Fox Sports, we can now search our archives using natural language to find relevant clips, building content for fans more quickly and more easily than ever. So let's say the Phillies are in the World Series and we want to look back at memorable Phillies postseason moments. Our producers can instantly find Bryce Harper's epic home run, the swing of his life, even if they don't recall which year or which game. And we can even go further. What if we looked for key highlights at that moment? Or even the play call from the game itself? The swing of his life! When our editors find cool content, they can easily pull out the relevant portion and integrate it into our broadcast, making for an awesome fan experience.
Thank you, Fox Sports, for partnering with us to deliver moments that matter. On top of our powerful AI infrastructure, Google Cloud offers Vertex AI to help developers build apps using generative AI models and new services like enterprise search and conversations. Developers can use Vertex to discover, train, tune, test, evaluate, control, and deploy AI models. Vertex AI is seeing very rapid growth in usage and new projects. Customers and partners like Vodafone, DocuSign, Hackensack Meridian Health, Box, and so many more are already building with Vertex. SaaS partner UKG is helping managers easily create job descriptions with a new skills title graph solution. Estee Lauder Companies uses GenAI to integrate the voice of the customer to drive product innovation and improve the shopping experience. With generative AI, Estee Lauder Companies taps into social media and reviews to better understand evolving preferences across consumer groups. They leverage sentiment analysis to identify customer concerns, and now they can respond quickly to new beauty trends and demand for new products. All of this is built with Vertex AI, which helps further their goal of becoming the most inclusive beauty brand in the world. Through Vertex, we have major upgrades to many generative AI models. Today's new version of our text model, Palm 2, increases the input token length by 4 times, making it easy to process long documents like research papers, legal briefs, and entire books. And the new version of our text-to-code model, Cody, delivers up to 25% quality improvement for code generation and code chat. GitLab, for instance, uses Palm 2 for its Explain This Vulnerability feature. It is now integrating Cody into its code suggestions feature. Today's new version of our text-to-image model, Imagine, significantly improves the quality of generated images. We also offer industry-specific models, SecPalm for cybersecurity, MedPalm for healthcare. Today, we're making MedPalm available so customers can build applications using a model that accurately and safely answers medical questions. With our open model ecosystem, we offer over 100 models from Google, open source, and partners, including BERT, T5, Stable Diffusion, and VIT. Today, we're adding new models, including Meta's Llama 2, the just-announced Code Llama, TII's Falcon, and pre-announcing Anthropic's Claude 2. Vertex gives you full control and segregation of your data, your code, and your intellectual property with zero data leakage. Your data, by which we mean input data, metadata, model outputs, and human feedback, is your data and no one else's. When you train, fine-tune, or serve your models with Vertex AI, with private documents or data from your SaaS applications or your proprietary databases, you are not exposing that data to the general foundation models, to Google's consumer services, other customers, or the internet. You are working with a snapshot of the model, allowing you to train and encapsulate it in a private configuration within your Google Cloud VPC and in your sole control. Let's now take a look at building a model and controlling your data in Vertex AI with Nenshad Bardaliwala.
Good morning, San Francisco. Thank you for that warm welcome. I've had the privilege of traveling around the world with Thomas talking about generative AI. I said, Thomas, for San Francisco, we need to do something amazing. I want to have disco balls on stage. I asked Thomas about 29 times. On the 30th time, Thomas said, Nenshad, I'll take care of it. So what does he do? He calls Google Cloud CMO Alison Wagenfeld and he says, Nenshad wants spinning balls on stage. I have a better idea. Why don't we spin Nenshad on stage when he has to come out for his demo? So here I am, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go take a look at some of the amazing new capabilities that we have in Vertex AI. So first, we'll start with the model garden. We made a promise to you that we were going to add third-party models, open source models with our first-party models. And so you can see our pre-announcement of Claude 2 and Meta's Llama 2 right here in the Vertex model garden. Let's go take a look at Llama 2. The full capabilities of Vertex are available with Llama 2. For example, you can do fine-tuning and reinforcement learning with human feedback directly from a Colab Enterprise notebook. You can use our responsible AI capabilities directly integrated with Vertex. And in a single click, you can do deployment to the rock-solid Vertex platform. What does that mean? When you use Vertex, there's no drama with this llama. But that's not all. Just a few days ago, Meta released the new Code Llama models. And I'm pleased to tell you that today, if you go into Vertex Model Garden, you will now see Code Llama is available right now for all our customers and all of our partners. Thank you. But now, that doesn't mean we don't love our first-party models. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the new capabilities in the PaLM API for text. So what did Thomas say? He said that we have 32K. That's about 80 pages of text that you're able to put inside one of these prompts. So I'm going to pick one of the most important seminal pieces of literature over the last 100 years in order to do some summarization. And that is the Department of Motor Vehicles Driver's Handbook. Let's go ahead and paste it in here. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and do a summarization. And in this summarization, I'm going to ask the system, okay, let me go ahead and refresh this. Just give me 1 second. And what we're going to see, okay. But that's how you know it's real, folks. Okay, we're going to try again, but that's all right. So we're going to go to language, we're going to go to my prompts, we're going to go to state driver's manual, we're going to go ahead and paste the manual. All right, now we're going to go and summarize this, okay? So summarize all the rules around pedestrians. Okay, let's go ahead and submit that. And it's going to scan all 80 pages of the driver's manual, and look at that. It generates 8K of tokens of information, stitching it all together across the entire platform. All right, but let's move on to vision. Now, many of you have told us that you love the capabilities of Imagine to create beautiful images. Let's stick with our DMV theme, and I'm going to go ahead and open a prompt for a freight truck, and we're going to make it high quality. And I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. And so Imagine is going to go and generate some beautiful images for us right on the fly. There we go. Some beautiful trucks that we can use for our Department of Motor Vehicles example. But I've gotten a call saying that we have a new campaign where we want to be able to bring in the new style that has been just given to us, which is the golden photo style. And many of you have told us that you want to be able to use your brand style, your images, in order to tune our models. Well, I'm here to show you that with just 10 images, we can do style tuning right on the fly. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go and ask for golden photo style. Click select. Go ahead and copy that. We'll paste it here. And let's see how we can generate brand new styled images directly inside Vertex. And there you have it. With style tuning, to quote one of the great cultural figures of the 21st century, we'll never go out of style. We'll never go out of style. All right, for my final act, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the new capabilities that Sundar mentioned around digital watermarking. So there are some challenges with digital watermarking today. The first challenge is that if they're metadata-based, they can be modified relatively easily. If they're pixel-based, what happens is that the images don't look really well. That is not true for our new digital watermarking capability that we're announcing today. I can do a single click here in Generative AI Studio, and I'm going to go ahead and generate watermarked versions of each of these images. And now you see the digital watermark is stamped on every one of these images, so we know that the fidelity and the integrity of our data is intact. These are just some of the many innovations we are launching in Vertex AI today. Back to you, Thomas.
Thank you, Nenshad. Today, we're also expanding Vertex with the generative availability of search and conversations. Vertex AI Search is modern enterprise search that retrieves information and synthesizes it from your document repositories, databases, SaaS applications, website, and entire intranet. You want Google Search for all your enterprise data. It is multimodal. You can search on text and images. It's multi-turn, allowing you to refine search results by asking further questions. It can access, search, summarize data in multiple formats from multiple repositories and multiple applications. We're also excited to announce an enterprise grounding service. This works across Vertex AI custom models, search, and conversations by connecting with your enterprise data to deliver more accurate responses and help reduce model hallucination. We're also working with a few early customers to test grounding with the technology that powers Google Search. We provide embeddings to expose data such as product or customer information from your databases. Vertex AI Conversation helps you create powerful and natural chat experiences. You can have multi-turn conversations, retrieve answers in response to questions from SaaS and data sources, and transact by updating information in business applications. Chat applications can interact in multiple languages, can transcribe, and even summarize conversations. Major Brazilian retailer Magalu is represented by Lu, a digital influencer that has more than 30 million social media followers. It's now using search and conversational AI to make what they call Lu's brain, smart enough to share recommendation, tips, and ideas to their customers. Six Flags is helping the 20 million guests who visit their theme parks each year have even more fun with a new digital concierge in their app.
Ingresa a nuestro sitio web sredevox.org para que puedas también interactuar con nosotros en los próximos comentarios y análisis de los lanzamientos.
With extensions, which connect your models, search, or conversations to third-party applications and data sources. Let's see how all of this works with Nenshad again.
That is really my jam. Okay, let's go see the power of Vertex Search and Conversation. Would you believe me if I told you I could build a search and conversational app in less than 2 minutes? Let's go. We're going to start by creating a new app. And what you're going to see is that the app builder allows us to choose between search and conversational experiences. I'm going to choose search. We'll go ahead and click select. It then asks me for my company name. Since the theme of today seems to be the DMV, let's go ahead and stick with that. But now look at these features that are available. Oops, sorry, wrong click. The features that are available include a number of new capabilities right outside of the box, such as the advanced LLM features that allow for multi-turn search and conversations, that allow for summaries, standard enterprise features, the ability to answer from model knowledge when we don't have the information in the search indexes, and, as Thomas just announced, the new Vertex AI extensions for being able to do real-time fetches of information and actually execute transactions. Let's continue. Now, we also need to feed the conversational and search systems with data. And so here's the big reveal. In addition to our native sources of public web content, BigQuery, and Google Cloud Storage, today we announced Jira, Salesforce, and Confluence for enterprise search and conversation. But that's not all. When we go and actually create our application environment, one of the most innovative and amazing things we've done is we've allowed you to describe your application logic as if you were talking to a human being. Let's go and see that in action. I'm going to add from my library of what we call a playbook. A playbook is how you describe to the system how you're going to be able to add instructions for specific areas. For example, in this case, we're going to do a driver's license flow. And what do you see here? In natural language, I can describe to the agent exactly what I want the agent to do. Collect the customer's request, categorize it, ask the customer to provide their legal full name, and so on. This is the power of generative AI to build chat and conversational experiences in just a couple of minutes. To build chat and conversation. Now let's go ahead and actually take a look at how this looks in the actual website, okay? So I'm going to go ahead here, and now I'm on the DMV website, and I'm going to start, like all of us start, with a search. So let's go ahead and ask the question, how do I renew my license? Okay, we'll go and ask that question. And now what happens? This is on your website and your data. You get all of the information coming back from the search indexes with what we call citations. We can actually show you exactly where each of the individual pieces of content come from so that all of your data is grounded. Then we actually provide you a summary. We read all those individual links, and we're able to give you a summary with generative AI that tells you exactly how you can renew your driver's license at the DMV. This is the incredible experience that you see on our Google consumer sites, but now brought to your data. Now I can ask a follow-up. I'm going to ask the question, how long does it take? Okay. Now notice I did not tell the system what it was. It knew, because of the smarts of the multi-turn conversation, that I was still talking about renewing my driver's license. This is the power of multi-turn search. But now something remarkable happens. Because search and conversation are so intertwined, I get an action that gets launched directly from search with all the context from my session. And it says, are you trying to change where your driver's license is? And I say, yes, I have moved to Los Gatos. And now you're going to see the extensions in action. The system actually makes a call out to the DMV system to check the availability in Los Gatos of appointments for me. It comes back, and then it says, well, I've checked, and because you've changed your address, I need you to come in person. Do any of these dates work for you? It actually goes directly to the DMV calendaring system. And I say, yes, I can take the 2 o'clock appointment, and look at this. It books the appointment with my DMV. Then it creates an event on my Google Calendar using Vertex AI extensions. Then it generates a summary using the large language model capabilities, and it sends me an email in Gmail with all of this content summarized for me. This is the most amazing DMV experience I've ever had. What do you think? These are the amazing types of customer experiences you can build with Vertex Search and Conversation. Ground control to Major Thomas, back to you.
No deja de ser interesante el fenómeno de las barras que se generan en los eventos tecnológicos en Estados Unidos, ¿no?
Helps you build with our AI infrastructure and platform. Duet AI helps you use generative AI in every single task you do. Google Search simplified the complexity of the internet for every user behind a simple search box. In the same way, Duet AI simplifies the sophistication of generative AI models behind an integrated chat experience. Duet AI in Workspace gives every user a writing helper, a spreadsheet expert, a project manager, a note taker for meetings, and a creative visual designer. Duet AI in Google Cloud gives every user an expert coder, an SRE engineer, a data engineer, an expert data analyst, and a cybersecurity pro. Today, we're pleased to announce that Duet AI in Google Workspace is now generally available to everyone. And Duet AI in Google Cloud, it's expanding its preview capabilities and access. It'll be generally available later this year. Let's show you Duet AI starting with Workspace. Please join me in welcoming Aparna Papu.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. Every time you use Gmail, Drive, Docs, Meet, Chat, Calendar in your daily life, you're using Workspace. Workspace has been bringing the magic of AI to our users for almost a decade. That history and experience enabled us to bring the power of Google's latest large language models in a secure, privacy-preserving way to all our products in record time. Today, thousands of companies and over 1 million people are already using Duet AI. Let me share a couple of real-world examples with you of what they're doing. Generating an email to a customer for a late payment on an invoice. Getting the tone right matters. Writing a blog about clean energy regulations. Duet has been helping customers write, visualize, organize, and connect like never before. And now, all of these capabilities are available to you with today's GA launch of Duet AI in Workspace. This builds on a tremendous momentum of over 300 new feature launches across Workspace in the last 12 months alone. And all of this on a secure, reliable, easy-to-administer platform. These product investments are paying off. We're seeing more and more customers switch wholesale to Google Workspace. And today, I am thrilled to announce that Workspace now has 10 million paying customers. Given the excitement around AI, let's talk about what the future holds for Duet in Workspace. We're working on enhancing Duet so that we can go from a prompt-based interaction to a much richer contextual interaction. Duet takes into account what you're working on, whether it's an email, a document, a spreadsheet, meetings, and offers you proactive help, like generating summaries or suggesting creative ideas, and soon, even taking action on your behalf. Let me show you what I mean with Tony's help. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Aparna.
Tony, how about we demo a common marketing use case, writing a creative brief? The brief typically pulls together customer-specific information like your company's brand guidelines, product information, target markets. And usually, this is a multi-step, multi-day effort, because you first need to pull together all this information before you can add your unique insights. Tony, do you want to show us how Duet shortens this process?
Absolutely. Okay, so we'll begin right here in Drive, where I'll select a prior brief as a starting point. How about this one, Project Buddy? And from here, I will just open the Duet sidebar. And I can already see a suggestion to use the selected file as a template. So I'll go ahead and click that suggestion, use this template. Now, Duet just needs to know what kind of document we're trying to create. In this case, it's for a new line of pet toys called Project EcoPaws Brief. Okay, now in the background, Duet is looking across my drive, finding all the relevant information about Project EcoPaws and combining it with the template we just selected to create this brand new presentation that's been generated right before us. And I can even see it is found in reference sources across my drive. There's a Google Doc, there's a Google Sheet. Why don't we go ahead and click it, see what we got back, and
That's
there it is.
Amazing. It's absolutely brilliant. This deck looks really polished. It's got the right content, inserted relevant images, and, ooh, even brought in charts from the right Google Sheet.
It's a great start, but we're not quite done. I know we want to market these toys to Gen Z, so we're going to go ahead and have Duet help us with that. I'll start by clicking this Add a Slide suggestion. And then we'll just ask Duet to identify trends to incorporate in the brief for Gen Z by typing Gen Z consumer trends. And now we're using our Palm 2 model and all of its base knowledge about Gen Z, plus the contents of this generated deck to put together this brand new generated slide, Understanding Gen Z. I'll go ahead and just click Insert. Boom, there it is. And now we've got a great point from which we can continue to refine. Aparna, how about that?
I absolutely love it. That was really remarkable. I really loved how Duet made contextual suggestions. It's quite mind-blowing, actually. So, scenario 2, meetings. We've all presented in meetings and know how overwhelming it can be. You have to come across as professional and engaging, sometimes even take notes. Duet's got you covered. First, you can present with confidence with our brand new real-time teleprompter in Google Meet. It follows your voice as you read your speaker notes, and our real-time speech recognition system keeps up with you even if you jump ahead or reword notes on the fly. As for notes, Duet is automatically capturing notes, action items, and video snippets to share with all the attendees at the end of the call. Okay, but what if you're an attendee and not a presenter? Tony?
Yeah, as an attendee, your focus should really be on understanding the content and keeping up with the conversation. This can be especially challenging if you're not fluent in the presenter's language. With Duet, Meet can automatically detect and translate over 300 language pairs, providing real-time captions for the viewers. And that's not all. Say you join the meeting late, and let's be honest, who doesn't join meeting late occasionally? Duet provides an interactive catch-me-up mode, complete with a summary of everything you've missed before joining the meeting. And that is not all. You can even ask it follow-up questions like, let's see here, what's been said about Gen Z? And in just a second, I'm feeling fully caught up on everything that I missed. Isn't that amazing?
That really is amazing. At our spotlight session, I'll even show you how AI can attend a meeting on your behalf. Thank you, Tony. This is just a small sample of how Google's AI empowers people to get things done in a more compelling and efficient way. Now, best of all, because all of this is core Google technology that runs securely in our cloud, we can make the promise that with Duet AI, your data is your data. None of your data is used to train our models, and our strong industry-leading permission controls means that no data ever leaks between users, departments, or organizations. Now, I'd like to turn it over to Brad Calder, who will share more about how Duet AI comes to life in Google Cloud.
Thanks, Aparna, and good morning, everyone. Duet AI can serve as your expert advisor for Google Cloud. And today we are excited to expand our Duet AI in Google Cloud preview with new capabilities with general availability coming later this year. Duet provides AI assistant for developing and deploying your applications with standard capabilities like code generation. But Duet goes further by providing you an expert assistant across your entire software development lifecycle. And Duet also provides you with an intelligent assistant for unlocking the value of your data, where Duet provides a natural language interface for your data, enables you to analyze data faster, and helps modernize your data-driven application. Now let's start with development. Duet can perform the tasks you expect from a traditional code assistant: completing, generating, and explaining code. But the difference is the model powering Duet AI is not a generic model. It's trained on Google Cloud-specific content and provides context-aware assistance. Now, for development, Duet provides code generation, source citation, test coverage, can design and publish your APIs, can migrate and modernize your applications, can help secure your applications, and so much more. For example, Duet AI in Apigee makes it fast and easy to design, create, and publish your APIs. And now you can use Duet where you spend your time developing. We support VS Code, IntelliJ, PyCharm, and other popular environments. Now, let's see how this works with VS Code. Please welcome Priyanka.
Well, I hope you're having a good time. Woohoo! Okay, great. Well, we all know, I'm going to show you how Duet AI works. Well, typically, we all know migrating applications is hard. It's also sometimes takes months and might require expensive consultants. Let me show you how Duet AI can help refactor code from legacy to modern languages. So here I am in VS Code, and I am going to show you a database connection function which connects our front-end website to our back-end database. And this function is written in C++, and I'm going to migrate it to Go with the help of Duet AI. So I open Duet AI chat right here from within my development environment, write a natural language prompt to convert this function to Go and use Cloud SQL. Now,
Aquí se pone interesante la cosa, ¿eh?
Text of the function that's open on the right, and there we go. It converted our entire function and refactored it in Go. Yay! Not just that, not only did it do code refactoring for us, it also converted the database connection to Cloud SQL, our managed relational database. Now, this is possible only because Duet AI is trained on Google Cloud-specific products and best practices. Now, let me show you one more thing. This is going to be code generation based on your specific company code base. So here I am in a new file, And let's say we are trying to create a better customer experience, so I want to add easy product filtering. So I type a comment in because I don't have to write the entire function because Duet AI is helping us write that for us. So I just created a comment for Duet, and I'm saying find all products under $10 using my product catalog service. And I'll ask Duet to generate this function for me. There we go. We just accept the function that it generated for us. And notice, this is not just code generation, but it also pulled up very specific methods and functions from our product libraries. And isn't this huge? Typically, writing code would require very specialized knowledge, especially the ones that are coming from our SDK and code base. Now, with Duet's understanding of your company's SDK and code base and those frameworks, you can save time, resourcing, training hours, all without compromising quality. Brad, back to you.
All right. How amazing was that? You just saw how Duet AI can migrate and modernize your application and generate context-aware code. Duet makes it so much easier to develop applications. And we're seeing this from our customers too. For example, development teams at Wayfair are using Duet AI and seeing strong results in productivity. Now, let's talk about operating and managing your application. A lot of time is spent on building and securing deployments and connecting the dots to investigate issues across your application. And to help with this, Duet can automate deployments, ensures applications are configured correctly, helps you quickly understand and debug issues, and create more secure and reliable applications. Priyanka, let's show how Duet helps you understand and run your application.
Great. First, before we start, show of hands, who here has experienced those scary application alerts? Uh-oh, something's not right with our app, and you're the one who has to figure out what's wrong, right? A lot of us. Great, I'm seeing so many hands. It's very relatable. We've all been there. Here I am in my email with some scary alerts like that, and I'm gonna take you through how Duet AI can help us dig into this a little further and find out the root cause. So I open my email. All I know is there are some service errors. We're going to dig in to find out. And with a click into the incident metrics, I am in the console looking at my metrics explorer. That'll take me into our metric. And sure enough, we see a spike. We kind of expected this because we came from the email, but this is the Prometheus query that's pulling up that metric. Now, I want to know if this is a bigger issue. So in order to find that, I would have to modify this Prometheus query. But because we've got Duet, I don't have to worry about the query. I can just type in natural language, show me all services impacted by this error. And let Duet create the query for us. Great. Now it's going to pull up the services and apply it. As soon as we do that, we definitely see that our card service is affected. We know that. But there are some other services that are also seeing some spikes here and there. So we kind of want to know, we now know that this is a bigger issue. Now we want to find out why this is happening. So in order to do that, I get into our logs explorer. Actually, let me refresh this real quick so I can show you from the beginning. And I have filtered some of our logs through our errors. And this is one of the errors. Let's pull into this one. It's an illegal buffer. We can kind of see that. But if I expand further, Duet AI allows me to actually understand this error a little bit more in natural language. So I'm going to click on Explain this log entry button, and it pulls up Duet AI chat on the right-hand side, giving me a little more information in natural language about what this error is. It is on login service, and it's happening on this particular line. Great. Now that I know that, I want to know how to fix this error. So to do that, I'm going to ask, how do I fix an illegal buffer? Not buffer, buffer. All right. And Duet is working its magic, and it gave us a little bit more about what has happened, what might be the reason, what else I can look at, and it gives me links to go further, do some more digging. Now let's take a pause here. I showed a lot there. Do you realize we just went from alert to root cause analysis, which would have taken me hours across many different tools? With Duet, it all happened inside Google Cloud Console in under 2 minutes. How cool is that, Brad?
Very cool and very fast. Understanding what goes on in production is crucial for providing a reliable application. And Duet AI helps you quickly pinpoint issues and guide you to a solution. Now, let's turn our attention to the sea of data out there. With BigQuery, we provide a complete data suite with best-in-class capabilities for data engineering, data science, and analytics across all of your data. With Duet AI in BigQuery and Looker, you can use both natural language and auto-generate SQL, Python, and LookML to access and analyze your data. In addition, we're bringing our Vertex AI models to your data in BigQuery to make it fast and easy for you to use Gen AI with your data. And now you can do all this within our new BigQuery Studio, a unified interface for data analytics with serverless notebooks. With our BigQuery notebooks, for the first time, you can work seamlessly across data engineering, machine learning, and analytics. Priyanka, let's see how easy it is to use Looker with BigQuery.
Great. OK, so here I am in our Looker interface, and we are going to have a real-time chat with my data to understand sales patterns, inventory, and some promotion plans. So I type my query. Duet AI allows you to type natural language queries within Looker now. So I type my query and say, show me total sales from top 5 seasonal products globally. And Duet understands all the metrics. It understands not just what I am asking it to do, but it also is understanding what I'm trying to achieve. Now, what has happened behind the scenes of this query is it uses data models, metrics, and BigQuery tables, and it puts all of them in context to generate answers like this one. And it knows that demand forecast is, and inventory levels are some of the other things that I would be interested in exploring as my logical next step. So it does that for me. And here we have top-selling products. You can see coolers and sunscreens are stocking out, and our beach umbrellas and sunglasses are overstocked inventory. Now, Duet AI didn't just give me data, it gave me actionable information with visuals. And now I can pass these insights to our procurement team to stock more product and to our promotions team to market our surplus inventory. And I can do all of that and send this information and insight in an automatically created slide presentation, just like that, in one click. Back to you, Brad.
That was absolutely amazing. I love how easy it is to use Looker with BigQuery. Now, companies like L'Oreal, Shopify, and Aritzia are using data and AI together in Google Cloud to accelerate their business. L'Oreal uses Duet to analyze their data and gain new insights for better and faster business results. Now, for your application data, at Google Cloud, we offer the best-in-class relational and non-relational databases. And recently, we announced AlloyDB, our Postgres-compatible database for superior performance, scale, and availability. AlloyDB runs virtually anywhere. That means in Google Cloud, Google Distributed Cloud, AWS, Azure, in your data center, and even on your laptop. And today, we are excited to announce AlloyDB AI. AlloyDB AI provides PG vector-compatible search that is up to 10 times faster than standard Postgres. It allows you to easily generate embeddings from within your database and is fully integrated with Vertex AI. In addition, AlloyDB is a great destination for migrating and modernizing your legacy databases such as Oracle and SQL Server. And today we are excited to announce that Duet AI now powers our database migration service to support migrating your Oracle databases to AlloyDB. Priyanka, please show us how easy it is to migrate.
Great. So, Brad, for this one, because databases are huge, we kind of started and kicked off the process of conversion of our schema earlier this morning. And we're just going to show you this. We started it in new workspace in a database migration service. So we're just going to take you through it now. Once it comes up, great, we click on the conversion workspace. This is kind of what I just talked about inside the database migration service. And we're going to pull up the actual schema. This schema, you see that the green check marks is the code that's automatically converted, but there are some that need our attention. And this particular one, let's take a closer look at this one. This is an example where Duet understands the semantics of an Oracle-specific function, sysstate, and it recommends local timestamp. But we need the system clock, so we manually changed it to use clock timestamp. Now, a large application might have thousands of such occurrences, such statements, which would require manual conversion. But look at the sophistication that we've been able to achieve as soon as I click on Save SQL. After just one manual fix, Duet AI is able to generalize the solution, and it applies it across all relevant instances. What used to take months to migrate manually is now radically easier using Duet AI.
Thanks,
to you,
Priyanka.
Brad.
I love how Duet AI helps you take a giant step towards migrating your Oracle databases to AlloyDB. And we're seeing companies like CME Group move their most demanding enterprise workloads from Oracle to AlloyDB. Now, Priyanka showed you just a glimpse into what Duet AI in Google Cloud can do for you. Duet provides you with an expert assistant across your entire software development lifecycle. And it also provides you with an intelligent assistant for unlocking the value of your data. You can sign up and start taking advantage of our Duet AI in Google Cloud preview today, with general availability coming later this year. Thank you.
Thank you.
No mission is more important than your security mission. At Google, we're combining the most relevant threat intelligence and knowledge of bad actors with the best tools for your security operations. Let's hear from the expert in cybersecurity, Kevin Mandia.
Thank you, Thomas. And thank you to all of you for being here today. Security is top of mind for every single organization. All you have to do is read the news, and you can see a recent attack occurred. At Google and Mandiant, we are on the front lines responding to these attacks and getting a frontline view of it. Last year, Mandiant performed over 1,800 engagements to help organizations prepare for, respond to, and recover from security incidents. And we are learning firsthand the new and novel ways that cyber attackers are evading the common popular safeguards. And our knowledge of new and novel attacks continues to grow. This year, our investigations are up more than 35% over last year. And security is a critical component of any digital transformation. What makes Google Cloud unique is we deliver a combination of three must-have capabilities. First, we have frontline intelligence and expertise. Second, we have a modern security operations platform. And third, we have an underlying foundation of a secure cloud platform. So let me touch on each one of these briefly. Frontline intelligence makes you situationally aware so you can operate in the current threat environment with confidence. You have to know what you're up against to defend from it. And we take insight from incident response work that Mandiant is doing, plus Google's visibility from running billion user internet services, plus open sourced and crowdsourced intelligence. We fuse it together. We make it actionable at scale across our products. We take this knowledge and we work tirelessly to defend you and close the window of effectiveness of attacks. And we believe Google Cloud has the best innovation loop in the industry. We use what we learn on the front lines to drive our product evolution. And our Google Security Operations Platform, called Chronicle, enables security teams to detect, investigate, and respond to cyber threats with the speed, scale, and intelligence of Google. We recently launched our Chronicle Cyber Shield. And this solution allows governments to apply our security operations capabilities across their environments. Cyber Shield breaks down those information silos where different government agencies are looking up through the soda straw. And it centralizes security data so you can get national situational awareness in your cyber domain. Beyond technology, Cyber Shield provides training and upskilling of cyber talent to help nations defend their cyber domain. The Israeli National Cyber Directorate and Google are working closely together to raise their national defense, and they are at this conference here speaking tomorrow. We're already seeing interest around the world from other organizations and governments. And we have a unique partnership model that blends technology, methodology, and most important to security, trust. And while a modern platform is critically important, ultimately we want to help you achieve the security outcomes that your organization is aiming for. So today, we are launching Mandiant Hunt for Chronicle. Security operations teams can now get threat hunting on their Chronicle data by Mandiant experts who use our latest frontline intelligence to expose attacker activity before it negatively impacts your organizations. In short, folks, having Mandiant Hunt for Chronicle is like adding thousands of security experts to your team overnight. And finally, we provide a secure by design, secure by default cloud platform to run your business on. The importance of this strong foundation cannot be overlooked. According to cloudvulndb.org, a community-based website tracking cloud vulnerabilities and security issues, Google Cloud had 75% fewer critical and high-severity vulnerabilities since 2020 than one of the major cloud providers, and 60% fewer vulnerabilities than the other major cloud provider. Thank you. We're not built on a legacy foundation, nor are we legacy first in terms of our core services. And the consequence of a legacy-first innovation approach is clear when you see how often other infrastructures are being exploited. But even armed with the right intelligence, products, and infrastructure, security is still too challenging for the majority of organizations. And this is where AI is going to change the game for all of us. Currently, security analysts are overwhelmed with the security events that they see every day. Duet AI reduces analyst time spent writing, running, and refining searches and triaging complex cases by 7 times. And to show you how, I'd like you to welcome Steph Hay. Steph?
Hey, thanks, Kevin. And hi, folks. I'm going to show you 3 ways that Duet AI assists you in cybersecurity. 1, by generating AI summaries to describe threats. 2, by searching for patterns in your security data to determine if you've been affected. And 3, by recommending actions to take, both in response to alerts, but also to proactively improve security by closing down attack paths. I'll start by researching the latest in Mandiant intelligence. Here, I see there's some recent activity from a threat group called APT43, so I want to learn more about that. I'm going to go ahead and search this. Now, normally, I'd have to parse through about, 11,571 search results to start putting together an understanding of this actor's tactics. But now, with Duet AI, I see a summary on this threat actor instantly generated for me. Further, the Duet AI model here is grounded, which reduces LLM hallucinations, so I have accurate summaries. So what I learned here is that one of this actor's tactics is to fraudulently mine cryptocurrency to fund illicit activities, which is pretty bad stuff I would like to prevent. So I want to see, though, if we are being targeted. So I'm going to go ahead and search for crypto mining attack, let's say Google Cloud over the last week. I'm searching all of our event data here, and normally I would need to use specialized syntax to conduct that search, but now I see Duet automatically has translated this search to the system's unique data model. And now I'm searching petabytes of data relatively instantly. I can also refine in line if I might need to. And as those events are loading here, let's see. There we go. I see in the alert, I see in the results here that I've got an existing alert that I'm going to go ahead and check out. So let me see here. There's affected entity. Here, the alert. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that for more information. And normally, I would have to, let me go ahead and minimize this so we get a little more room. I'd have to go through all of this important information here, this metadata, to really understand what's going on in this particular case. But now, if I go to the overview, I see Duet AI has summarized the findings that has detected this issue, including what's been affected, and is even recommending the next steps to respond. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and check out more on this finding in Security Command Center. And in doing that, I see the findings being loaded here. And again, normally I'd have to have sort of tenured understanding of this, going through all of this really important metadata here, maybe even reviewing some of the JSON. But now I see that Duet has summarized this for me, including which resource is being exploited, so I can shut it down. Duet also summarizes for me potential attack paths, showing me the attack exposure for the particular affected resource, which I could, of course, go into if I'd like to see full attack path. Or I could generate a summary here that tells me exactly what's going on. So if, for example, I needed to improve my security posture, I definitely want to rotate this service account key and lock down a couple over permission accounts. In short, Duet has translated my search queries, summarized information about the threats, and prioritized where I should focus so I don't have to deal with thousands of potential alerts. And as a result, I can fix the issue fast, so we're in a stronger security posture, and I'm making the world a little safer too. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. These Duet capabilities are in preview, and we've got even more coming to show you tomorrow in our security spotlight, so I hope to see you there. And until then, back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Steph. Great salmon shirt. We've only just begun to realize the power of applying generative AI to security. Together with our extensive security partners and our ecosystem, we can accelerate your security transformation and help make you safer with Google. Now let's welcome Thomas back to the stage for the last section of our keynote.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, we promised when we acquired Man to make it easy for our customers to adopt a cloud and generative AI platform. Our partner ecosystem has over 100,000 companies in Partner Advantage, with new generative AI partners joining every single day. These include foundation model builders, SaaS and application providers, infrastructure and platform partners, data providers, and system integrators and consultancies. We're working with many SaaS companies to bring our generative AI technology to transform every business process in finance, human resources, marketing, sales, customer service, procurement, legal departments, manufacturing, and supply chain. One of our most important partners is Workday. We're also one of their customers. Please join me in welcoming Workday co-founder, co-CEO, and chairman, Anil Bhusri.
Thomas.
Hey.
How are you?
Great to have you here. Can you speak to how Workday and Google Cloud's partnership has evolved? Why it's so important for all our joint customers?
Well, so our partnership really started in 2011 when we became a Workspace customer. 2012, you became an HR, HCM customer. And most recently, we started working together on GCP. And I'm proud to say that Workday financial and HR applications are now live on Google Cloud. And we've got our first set of customers that are experiencing that great world.
In exciting times with all these new innovations in AI, how will our work together, particularly around these new innovations, show up for our customers?
Well, just like the whole world, Gen AI is a major emphasis right now. But in our case, we've been working with AI and ML going back to 2014. We've been building our own large language models for 3 years, and now we're working with your large language models in somewhat of a hybrid approach. And what I love about working with Google is the strong alignment on security, on governance, on humanity, and doing it with an ethical framework. So it's really been a great experience, and it's really exciting to see the two of us go to market together now.
We've got some new use cases. Do you want to talk a little bit about job description and some of the other things your teams are looking at?
Yeah, so leveraging Google's Gen AI capabilities, we can, and with all within Workday, we can take job data, job location, and skills, and basically create a very strong job description. And I mean, it's content generation, like so much of the Gen AI cases, and it saves a ton of time. And all the use cases that we have are really all about business value, and so that's one. The second use case is using Google AI again to basically build or leverage our Skills API, which is an inference engine that then customers can build apps for retention and upskilling in this new world of skills, which is where all of HR is going. So it's just been great to do all this co-innovation together.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for the work our teams are doing together. And we're helping everyone through the partnership with Workday. Thank you,
Thomas.
Great
Thank you.
You know, we're partnering with applications and SaaS companies, both as a technology provider and to help our shared customers benefit from our complementary offerings. In addition to Workday, we're working with other SaaS companies, including Box, Canva, DocuSign, as well as Jasper, SAP, and more. We're also integrating our infrastructure, Vertex AI, and BigQuery with infrastructure and platform partners to make it easy for enterprise data to be used and to provide a rich set of AI-powered experiences. These include Replit, Labelbox, Snorkel AI, Gretel, MongoDB, DataStax, NetApp, and many more. Making generative AI useful also requires large sets of prepared data from multiple sources. We have thousands of third-party data sets available from industry leaders in our data and AI platform. Today, we're announcing an expanded partnership with Bloomberg to make their data available in our data and AI cloud. We're also partnering with leaders like Dun & Bradstreet and MSCI. And our system integration partners are investing to build dedicated practices and train more than 150,000 people on Google Cloud Generative AI. We're grateful for the thousands of partners who are investing to develop solutions with Google Cloud. In closing, we showed today the 3 most important ingredients that'll power this next chapter of digital transformation. 1, our world-class infrastructure and platform for building AI. 2, our always-on collaborator, Duet AI, to help you use AI in both Workspace and Google Cloud. And 3, our investment in your success across all industries and business functions, together with our broad partner ecosystem. We appreciate being on this transformation journey with you. Together, we're building the new way to cloud. There's so much more for all of us to explore together this week at Google Cloud Next. Have an amazing show. Thank you.
Nos encontramos en algunas horas para hacer el análisis completo de los anuncios y será publicado en nuestra web y en nuestras redes la hora de convocatoria. Un abrazo, nos vemos pronto.